Hey guys, it's me, MidwayJack24 here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Songs of War Episode 3 from Black Plasma Studios. And before we begin, I do want to mention that it's been a long while since I've reacted to the Songs of War, and I'll see what I can remember off of the top of my head. As in case you are wondering, yes, I am making a very late video for Wednesday, as apparently I underestimated something which turned out to take an odd longer than I previously thought that it would. What is, I underestimated a part of my work, which actually dragged out for about an extra 2 hours than actually needed to. So yeah, I'm sorry that this is late, but I just got done with most of the work that I do. That's not for for my own video hobbies. Anyways, let's begin this reaction. Because I know that a lot of people have been waiting for me to react to this. And also, before I begin, all the copyright does belong to Black Plasma Studios. I want to make that very clear because I'm not making any claims on his video as my own. As let's face it, as I'm just here to do a simple reaction, no more, no else, just my views and thoughts on his video. Anyways, let's begin. Let's begin. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to grab my water bottle real quick. Yeah, now that feels more refreshing, and now I'm better awake. All right, let's begin. I'm gonna lie, that looks a lot like water, especially for Minecraft animation. Good job.
Miner. A miner. Of course they need more miners. There's no shortage of quilters or bakers. Nope. Just miners.
Yeah, well, what do you expect when the undead attack? Them not to attack the miners, or literally to attack the base or stuff? Is alright, let me try to remember something. This guy was the prisoner that stole the cake, right? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. So anyways, how come that there's no, like, guard, like, watching him as he's walking to his station?
Typical. Hello? Another legally obligated miner here to do service.
Oh no, something tells me someone's been drinking.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Yep, that is definitely a person who's been drinking.
Anyone awake around here? Hey! What? I'm here for mining duty. I'm looking for my guard, Eddie. That's me, Eddie at your service.
I'm not gonna lie, that sort of sounds like a bit of like one of my friends. My friends who I always have to annoyingly drive him back to his house whenever he gets, a little bit too drunk. So yeah, that's real fun, especially when he yell when he when he yells straight into my ear. That's especially fun.
I
I was being sarcastic, if you couldn't tell.
prepared some beverages, but I drank most of them. Potato?
Yes, potato. And at least baked a potato, but still, it's a good offer. Don't be rude. Don't be rude, man. The potatoes never harmed you.
No thanks. I ate on the way here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, what's going on? Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys, but the thing is lagging. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Let me just reload the page.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. And now let me get back like a few seconds and... Oh yeah, don't be rude about the potato offer.
I ate on the way here. Oh, the name's Lucan, by the way. Nice to meet you, Lucan. My name's Eddie. Let's get started.
Well, that's at least a simple introduction. I mean, compared to most stuff, yeah, that is pretty... That is a pretty good introduction. So, Lucan. I'm going to call him Lucas. Like, I'm going to just refer to him as Lucas, just because... Honestly, I got George Lucas on my mind because I had to do a lot of work related. As I just want as through today, I was watching a lot of the old Star Wars films, but the ones that George Lucas made, the prequels and the original trilogy. As I later yelled for watching the sequel trilogy, which I regretted doing.
I've been a guard here at the base salt mines all my life, and boy, I'll tell you, I have guarded like you've never seen. My father was...
He definitely guarded those strings very well. He never caught the bandit who took them. Again, it was him who took them.
My brother was a guard. My sister was a guard. Wait, I don't have a sister. And I'm telling you.
How does he forget that he doesn't have a sister? Well, I mean, I do forget sometimes that I do have a sister, so I guess that can be acceptable.
No, you shouldn't eat spider eyes. They're poisoned in one bite. But eat it anyway. Uncle was riding a big Stop. Would you be quiet for a second?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I was this guy, Lucas, I would have definitely told him to shut up. Shut up, since you're at a dangerous area. They're at a dangerous area, and the one thing you don't want to do in a dangerous area is literally loudly announce your presence there, because that's literally like ringing a doorbell to a unexpected a company, which is either in the form of animals or, in their case, zombies or skeletons or spiders or creepers, which honestly are just nightmares to deal with, or literally can cause things such as avalanches, cave-ins, cave-ins, depending on the area that you're in.
Oh, you get used to hearing strange sounds down here, Lucan. I hear them all the time now.
I'm pretty sure he's hearing other voices too. Definitely that good old bottle is definitely helping him out. I'm not suggesting you should take the bottle, but just take the bottle away from him and let's see on how he would react.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, wait. Well, he ain't Han Solo, as we saw that other guy was in the last video, who was literally the discount version of Han Solo.
We'll be working over there on our left. I mean, right.
Yeah, that's your right on your left. For a mining operation, they're finding a lot more emeralds than I actually do just in a single day.
zombies! I need to hold them off. Go raise the alarm. Eddie!
I'm not gonna lie, that was the most pathetic job I've ever seen at guarding a person. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't stop myself from laughing at that. Winner, watch this. He goes in, slices off the zombie's head, which is what you're supposed to do, and then he drops his sword, and instead of falling back to grab said sword that fallen, he immediately gets pushed over just because he looked back for too long. And then they both fall off of the bridge thing, which I can only say one thing. That is, wow, and that is way too harsh. It's like, even for Eddie, it's like, I knew he had a drinking problem, but let's face it, I don't think he deserved that. Well, I guess who cares at this point? Oh no, creepers, the one enemy of miners that you don't hear until they blow you up in Minecraft.
What is this thing?
It definitely ain't from your world.
Sam, shush. See? Nothing happened. Come on, let's take it back with us.
Just don't make it into dinner.
Abigail, were you out hunting again?
Mr. Finch, Sam and I went out early to catch something for dinner.
Did you at least harvest the sugar cane before you left?
Yeah,
Geez, wait, she's supposed to harvest the sugar cane? I mean, I know that the process of making sugar is different in the real world than it is with Minecraft, but I mean, yeah, sugar cane you can eat raw. I mean, it would taste good, but still, you gotta deal with part of the plants, but it'll be fine.
got it. I'm sorry, Mr. Finch. I was going to get it this morning.
All right. So, did you catch anything?
Well, we would have got a pig if it weren't for someone.
Well, I imagine you both are hungry. You see that pack over there? It's full of fresh meat, fruit, bread, and all other sorts of food. You bought it all in Oakendale during my last trip. You didn't need to hunt for it. On top of that, we got a whole season of crops of our own ready for harvest. We're farmers, Abigail, just like your parents were. Now, you go get that sugar cane before it gets dark. I'll be enjoying a nice dinner in the meantime.
Yeah, that seems fair to me.
And what's this? You are rolling up to the house.
Oh, that? Nothing much. It was just a big purple stone.
Nothing much. This is a dragon stone, Abigail.
I'm pretty sure it's a dragon egg. It ain't a stone. It ain't a dragon stone.
Oh, hey, you keep that animal away from me.
Sam, cut it out.
You know, things like this are beyond you, Abigail.
Is the dog really keen on stealing? I mean, for crying out loud, you guys live on a farm. You don't need to be stealing from each other. You can just ask if you can take something. Like, you can get some food or something. I mean, let's face it. Let's face it, Mr. Finch is an old man, and let's face it, some old men are not going to be eating as much as, let's say, as young adults are, or as I'm taking that Abigail is either a young adult or an or a late or like near the end of her teenage years years. Like, can you correct me in the comments down below if that's wrong? If she's like in her, like, I want to say early 20s or late 20s. Like, you can tell me how old she is in the comments down below. That would be swell for me. I'm not sure why I use swell in a sentence like that. I'm sorry, I just don't know what I'm saying anymore, as I'm apparently too tired and hard to notice. But I am actually liking that animation style is very impressive, I do have to say. And I'm always impressed on how well Blacklight, Black Plasma Studios, not Blacklight District. Yes, sorry, I've been listening to a lot of the Great District music lately since I needed to get myself more pumped up for the Rainimator inner video that could be coming out soon. I'm on high alert for the video actually, so it's like I'm still waiting for it. Good news is that Fluffer Nugget agreed to actually rejoin me for that video. Which, in case you didn't know, she actually accompanied me actually being one of the first people to actually be by my side while actually making a video, and she actually gave out a lot of opinions, which actually was very good for the time being. But it's like she did agree to like come back and do it.
Safe travels to you both. Thalius, I shall await your return so that we may have ourselves a proper reunion. Sen, I expect more from you when I next see you.
I will do better. I promise.
Farewell, Osimian. Climb on up, Sen.
Sen? Alright, Sen. Let's begin. Wait, is his name Sen or San? Or Sen? What is the horse doing? I'm wondering. Is the horse going to get a drink of water, or is it just waiting for Thalius to command it? Oh, I actually remembered his name.
Come on, Timba. We ride south with all haste.
I've actually been horse riding before in Ocean. It was beautiful. Very good. Wait, what is that right there? Is that a zombie or something? Can someone tell me what that is in the comments down below? Better build a shelter, you two. Like, I know, like, this is Minecraft and not the real world, where it would take, like, at least, like, at least, like, an hour and a half to make, like, a fully good rainproof shelter. Or just, like, half an hour if you're one of those people who brings their tents and stuff in the woods and doesn't actually use the woods to help actually create a shelter. I happen to be either one of those types of people. it depends on the situation and the mood that I'm in. And if I'm in the lazy mood where I'm way too tired to do stuff, or if I'm way too exhausted to do stuff, then I would use a tent. And if I'm not, then I would actually build like myself like a small like room thing, just to keep like the rain off.
Are the undead out every night?
Not every night. Not anymore. Their presence has diminished greatly over the past few generations. But you can never be too careful.
Thalius, what brought you back to Sandaria?
Events long past. Forgotten by many.
The Great War?
Yes, the Great War.
Why are they talking about World War One? They didn't have the Germans here, as far as I can tell. They didn't have the Germans used gas bombs on them. Oh, they're talking about the Great War that happened in this series. Oh, my bad. You guys know, like my fellow new watchers, in case you don't know, I happen to be very interested in both World Wars, which I happen to talk some part about a lot, and it happens to be part of my favorite time to actually study, and I'm studying a lot about it, just for my own interest, which actually helps me go. Alright, I'm sorry, but I actually do really love studying about World War One.
I came back to Sandaria for this.
A Prime song?
One of the four.
So that's a Prime song. So the song that I was shown in the two songs that I was shown in the last video, those looked exactly the same. I'm not sure how you can tell the differences apart. Other besides the characters, what are you telling you what it is? I'm sorry if I'm saying like the biggest stick in the mud, but I'm pretty sure I used that expression wrong, but I'm sorry if, I'm being the biggest jerk around, but I'm just questioning it, and I don't have my memory refreshed, and I am very tired.
Sivian had it all this time? But he isn't a master.
After the Masters were targeted by the Death Singer before the Great War, it was decided that the songs were too dangerous to remain with the Masters. Osivian's family has kept the Mobilia Prime secure ever since.
So where are we taking it?
I have reason to believe the Voltaris clan will return.
He doesn't have reason, he's got physical proof. Proof that the clan had returned. For crying out loud, the clan killed his journalist buddy. In the first episode, might I remind you. And yeah, that should ring a bell. He's got enough proof himself. Besides, you can literally just take like an army of Ardoni, or what's left of them that's remaining to fight. Go up with the humans, see what's happening on those mountains, and have a battle royale to the death, and see which one lives.
And when they do, they will hunt down the Prime songs and destroy everything in their path. I cannot let that happen. Not to the Ardoni. Not to you. I'm moving the song to a safer place. Get some sleep, Sam. Our destination is close now.
I have a question. I know this sounds weird that I just said it like that, but why don't they just bury like the Prime songs somewhere? Like just Secret Prime songs, dig up a random patch of dirt, place it down, and place the dirt back on top, and boom, they won't be able to get it, is they won't be able to know where you hit it. It's interesting seeing the Minecraft version of on how ports and trade works. I'm very interested. Is Oh yeah, that is him. Oh, for a second I thought he was that Han Solo guy from the second episode. At least they had the decency to help him, since I know that some people wouldn't. Mainly that person who failed to help me in that team up that I did. That just was off camera. Or I played a PV. I did a team PvP match with my teammate. Saw that I was injured and clearly had a chance to give me a healing potion, but no, he had to drink it all instead, and to let me to die, which I'm real angry about. But I know, let's face it, you can't really control on what other people do, and quite honestly, I'm still not amazed.
This is some grave news you brought us. Can you describe in detail what happened in the mines?
First, I saw this. And then they came from the tunnels. Undead. Using weapons and wearing armor.
There have been rumors of necromancers who seek to control the undead and use them as an army.
I've heard similar stories. The undead have been attacking strategically and in greater numbers. Lucan, you owe the Kingdom of Felden further service, so I am tasking you to investigate the situation.
What? Me? I can't. I'm not. I just got lucky. You want me to fight necromancers now?
Investigate. You will report back to us with your findings.
Well, I guess they got a new investigator. But to be fair, let's face it. Lucas, you could have. You would at least be out of mining duty. And also, so that's what those guys were. Those were necromancers. Oh, it makes so much sense more. I thought they were just withered skeletons and managed to possess bodies that were able to make themselves look like the Grim Reaper. I'm looking at you, General Nauseous of Reanimator series. I can't tell what the hell you were supposed to be, either a withered skeleton or something. It doesn't matter at this point, but it makes so much sense. That is some very good work. I remember that I had to do a lot of I did a lot of weeding when I was younger, and I had to use like a similar scythe-like blade like that, just to get back at the very large weeds. As what happened was, my house used to have a humongous weed problem where the weed stalks actually used to grow to be a lot larger than 6 feet. 6 feet, so I had to use like a scything and just had to hack them down, which I actually did enjoy doing, but because it made me feel as if I had like a machete in the jungle vines. but then I just got bored because then I would have to keep on pulling out all the thorns and stuff. Oh yeah, my hands were able to recover from getting those thorns and marks on them. But oh boy, did it hurt getting those thorns stuck in there. And that is how you do farming in Minecraft.
Excuse me, sir. We're on the lookout for 2 thieves. Last reported heading this way.
You haven't seen no one in these parts but yourself. What did they steal?
A relic from Etheria. The Dragonstone. One of the few remaining in all of Ardonia.
Sounds valuable. It's been all quiet here, as usual. I'll be sure to let you know if I see anything. Abigail, what are you doing?
They were coming for the stone.
I know. What, you think I would hand it over like that? I can
Just hand it over to them and you probably won't get killed.
for a lot more than what they'll offer. Now, hand me the stone.
No, I mean, let's face it here. She's got like a whole generation of life ahead of her, and let me go back. Judging by your gray hair, not really good walk and stuff, I suggest you're about old enough to have like maybe 10 or 15 more years left of life. If you are lucky enough, but who knows? And that's just through the natural life. Like if you're just living out to old age, and if you're not assassinated or something. Saying is not everyone lives to be the natural life.
Sell it for a lot more than what they'll offer. Now, hand me the stone. Abigail.
Is he her grandfather? Can you please tell me in the comments down below, or is he her neighbor?
Abigail, careful with that. Everything was fine until you came in here and messed with it. You know, it was through reckless actions like this that your parents got themselves killed.
Good dog. Alright, that was Songs of War, episode 3. And I am officially very tired and annoyed, so, like, I'm not annoyed at the video and stuff, no, I'm just annoyed myself because I severely managed to waste a lot of time on doing something that I should not have been doing, but it was very good doing instead of making a video, which I feel bad for since it took a lot of anyways, that was episode 3 of Songs of War, and all the copyright belongs to Black Plasma Studios. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully should be the Rainimator video, or if not, then if not, a talking video. Anyways, goodbye.